Welcome to Systems Thinking in Public Health. My name is Ligia Paina, and I'm an assistant scientist in the Department of International Health at the Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health.
Hi, I'm David Bishai. I'm a professor in the Department of Population and Reproductive Health at the Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health.
In this video, we'd like to introduce you to our course and also to the topic of systems thinking. And you might wonder, why is systems thinking important? Well, it helps to think about some of the big problems that we're dealing with in today's world, like poverty, sustainability, inequality. And you might have heard these being referred to as wicked problems. They're interconnected, they don't have a single real solution, they change in time, their issues depend on the context, dynamics, the history. And oftentimes we're continuously looking for one simple solution, but it's not that easy, and it's not so much about what tools you have to work with, but really about how you can work with others to create these solutions over time.
So a great example of a wicked problem goes back to the very start of public health, which we would put in 1854 when John Snow was countering a cholera epidemic. And we all know that John Snow discovered that the epidemic was centered around the Broad Street pump. And so he took the handle off the pump, and we tend to think that this simple solution solved the problem. However, it really didn't, because the people of London put the handle back on the pump a couple months later. And it really was a later hero named Edwin Lancaster who spent the next 10 years trying to convince the people of London that shallow wells were a problem. And it really took until the 1860s for Lancaster to finally succeed in getting the people of London to understand. So the understanding was a much more wicked problem, and the simple problem wasn't sufficient. And so systems thinking really was the key to helping the people of London really solve the cholera problem.
So as David illustrated, it's important to think about problems more holistically, and to think about the unintended consequences, to think about the different stakeholders, and applying a systems thinking approach can help us move in that direction.
So this class will offer you an introduction to the basic concepts of systems thinking, what it is and why it's important. We're not going to make you into modelers. This is not a class on how to do a system. We want to help you understand how to use these tools to make you a better expert. We want you to be able to share your understanding of the system the way Edwin Lancaster did. And we'll offer you lots of tutorials and opportunities to get your hands-on practice using computer software, but not making computer software.
And because you don't have to be modelers coming out of this course, there are no prerequisites. We all have to deal with complex situations in our day-to-day work, and we all have to pragmatically work to solve them. So as part of this course, we want to provide you with practical information about how to bring systems thinking to your problems in your own workplace, and how to use these new concepts and tools to solve your own implementation challenges.
So thank you for joining us, and we look forward to having a great course with you. Welcome.
Welcome to the course.